Hey, this is just a very quick recording for the newsletter. Sunday morning, you can see I'm dressed for it, but I thought I wanted to just add something which I may take into a 5-minute quickie or even a longer podcast. But we've been talking over the last few weeks about I'm not good enough, that limiting belief of I'm not good enough. And you see, there's a way that I think this is too general, which is why we only get general results when we work on eliminating, letting go of that limiting belief of I'm not good enough. And by the way, we have 2 cameras here now. Look at me, I'm a professional. Not really. But the thing is, this limiting belief of I'm not good enough, I found in my experience, I see so many clients with it. And they come along and I ask them what limiting belief they have about this emotion they have. And it goes, I'm not good enough, or I'm not worthy, things like that. Well, if that's the belief that you think you have, I'd like you to consider this. I'd like you to consider just thinking about the emotion that you feel when you feel I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, that type of thing. And when you feel it in your body. Now, so a lot of people feel it around here in the stomach. Feel it. Just remember it. Remember a time when you felt it. Go into that feeling now. And as you feel I'm not good enough, finish this sentence. I'm not good enough because I'm. Or I'm not good enough because I'm not. And I think if you just listen with all your senses, without editing, you'll get a belief that's just below it, the one that started all of this, but then generalized itself into I'm not good enough. And we don't want to work on the general, because when you work on the general, you only get a general result, and we want a specific result. So something you can do, just a little side, it's not big, it just goes into that feeling and go, I'm into that feeling, I'm not good enough because I'm, And that's it. And once you get that one, then you'll find that's the belief to work on. I find a lot of people would, when they do it, they go, I'm not good enough because, and then they say things like, well, I'm stupid. And it's quite clear that they're not stupid at all for the work they're doing and the things they've achieved. But that positive intention of giving that belief of I'm stupid or something similar to that has made them super achievers. It's pushed them, but it feels overwhelming and fearful and things like that. And then this belief of I'm not good enough then generalizes into other areas of their life, not just that one specific one. So if we go to the specific, and when you do that, you clear that specific. So we've got hypnosis tracks and things like that, and I'll do a longer podcast. Then you can get specific results, but then the results generalize into all other areas of your life. So once you let that go, you let it go everywhere else too. Anyway, that's just this little thing for this newsletter. You've got a little pre-look at, as it were, the longer podcast, but this time in video. And I wanted to add it to the newsletter because I think I want to make this newsletter something that has something of value, not just, oh, did you see this and this is coming. So hopefully this is something that you will find useful. Okay. Anyway, I'm going back to my Sunday. You have a great time.